Do 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 do. Welcome, one and all, to Coffee with Wes. I am Wes. It is the 20th of October. It is a Sunday afternoon, and I am being lazy, and I am enjoying for the first time ever. Oh, let me get the package here. For the first time ever, everybody, I am trying Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons coffee. Let's see if they can. Oh yeah, Tim Hortons. It's their ground coffee, their dark medium roast. This, and I'm doing this because of Amazon, and they forced my hand. But then it was unnecessary. But let me take a sip of this Tim Hortons. Mmm. Oh, that's not bad coffee. Let me have another sip. Okay. Impressions. First impression. It's McDonald's. It's whatever McDonald's is. It tastes just like every McDonald's coffee I've ever had. So and McDonald's always has good coffee. So I'm feeling good right now about the purchase of the Tim Hortons. It wasn't too expensive. It wasn't outrageous or anything along those lines. So I'm feeling good. Mmm. Oh, there we go. It's going to be a good day, everybody. It's going to be a great day. Today is a Sunday. It's the last day of the weekend. I hope everybody is making the most of what is left of the weekend if you actually had a weekend off. I know a lot of people end up having to work. Justine, peace and love. I should bring the comments up. I'm sure a lot of people are over there. Valerie Bott has a live right now that is going on. What the flock? And so everybody, make sure you are over there at Valerie's. Make sure you are showing that support. I lurked for a while, and then Amazon showed up with the coffee, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna do a quick coffee stream, and we'll see how this Tim Hortons is. But I understand the hype. You all have something like McDonald's there in Canada. Yay, yay! It's it's an exciting day. There's football. People are into football. People are watching football. At the moment, I'm not. I know I'm supposed to. I know I'm supposed to. But so far, it has not sounded like a good season to become a Buffalo fan. And Buffalo is who I have to be a fan of now. So I'm just kind of waiting it out. I'm just kind of riding it out here with the Buffalo, and we'll see how it all turns out. I'm hoping to get some updates on the game from, from Beautiful, who I happen to notice out there. There she is. There she is. Oh, and go Bills. Let's get the go Bills. There we go. Let's have some excitement. Go Bills. Go Bills. The coffee tastes just like McDonald's coffee. To me. So it's good. It tastes very good. I like it. I like it. Bills by a billion. See, see right there. I know that's hyperbole, and that's never gonna happen. That's never gonna. Is it Bills losing by a billion? Is that? Because from what I've heard so far this year, that could be the case. I don't know. I am supposed to get into football, and I have yet to do it. Mainly because watching the games. If I'm gonna watch the Buffalo games, I'm gonna have to subscribe to like the NFL or some shit like that. And you know what they want for subscriptions just for sports? Fuck sports. Fuck that. I can't see paying that. If it were a local thing, maybe. I don't know. Hello there, Pinzer. Good morning, Pinzer. It, it's exactly. I have not had McDonald's coffee in probably it may be close to a decade, but that's what this tastes like. This tastes like McDonald's, and so I'm kind of feeling good about it. I'm feeling like it's okay. I only bought this because the Maxwell House Dark Silk, when I went to order it, they said, "Oh, it won't be there till Tuesday," and I thought, "Well, shit, I'm gonna be out of coffee on Sunday." And so I thought, well, I need to get a bag of something. I need to get some sort of coffee to last me and get me by. And so I went with this Tim Hortons. And then you know what they did? They delivered the Maxwell House today too. So both of them are here. There was no need for this Tim Hortons, although I guess cosmically I did need to try it because Ellie is a fan of the Tim Hortons, and so I'm probably gonna be like, why don't we go get a coffee? You want to get a coffee? And we'll get Tim Hortons because it'll make her happy. Something like that. I don't know. I'm just trying. I don't have any of the answers. I have none of the answers. I am playing this by ear every day. That's all I do. Maxwell House is my stuff. Maxwell House with the price and everything. Mickey D bought Tim Hortons. Okay, well that makes sense. That's the first thing I thought when I sipped this. It's like that's McDonald's. That tastes like now Starbucks. I've had Starbucks, Justine. My sister-in-law was a assistant manager at a Starbucks, and I don't know. I got headaches drinking Starbucks. I had several of their blends, and because she would get bags of it. She would just get bags of the coffee, and so it was here. But the stuff gave me headaches, and that started to. Well, it's strong. It was okay. It tasted good and all that, but I would end up getting a headache afterwards, and I didn't like that. I'm not certain that it was the Starbucks that did it, but correlation. You get that correlation. You just and I stopped drinking Starbucks, and I didn't get the headaches. So maybe that's the thing. Oh, see that would give me a headache. That would be just a little bit too much for me, Ellie. That would be a little bit too much. How is the sale going? Well, how is the game going? Has the game? It's underway, isn't it? The game should be underway. The Bills game. I just pins are bringing it hard with the screw star fucks. You can spell fuck. It's okay. I'm not gonna be upset. I'm not gonna be upset or anything along those lines. Both slow. Oh, that is so sad. That is so sad. I'm supposed to become a Buffalo fan because I'm going to be moving to Buffalo. I'm going to be, apparently it's the thing you do to be able to talk to people. Because Buffalo, I don't think they're very dimensional. I think they focus on football. I think is that what they do. Uh, and so it's something that you have to do to be able to be good. Oh, you got to please the algorithm. The algorithm doesn't like me anyway. The algorithm doesn't like me. When are you gonna go live? When are you gonna go live? You need to. Non-calf, Timmy. Is it good? Is it good? The decaf? Is it? I'm enjoying this. I am gonna say I am gonna enjoy this Tim Hortons. I am pleased with it. It does taste delicious. It's got really good taste. Ricky, cheers, Ricky. Peace and love. This Tim Hortons isn't bad, so I will say okay. Yeah, you guys are right. This Tim Hortons. And if they have, what are they called? Neil says they're called Timbits. They're the donut holes, aren't they? Are Timbits donut holes? Because that's what I would love to have with this right now. Some some little cake, just the glazed donut holes. Oh, I could eat a friggin' box of those with a couple cups of this coffee. Make this day one of those where I sit around with a full belly, just I'm dying. And then I figure then I can digest. I can digest the loss that the Bills are going to have today. I don't know if they're going to lose. Who are they even playing? Who are they even playing? I have no idea. Emotion, peace and love. Good to see you. Good to see you. Emotion. I'm going to be last night at 8 p.m. my time, Eastern time. I did a music vibe before Camp Gmail, and I sent out some invites to some musicians if you'd like. And I'm going to be doing that on Thursday night as well, probably at 7 p.m. Eastern time. I will get your email and I will add that to the list that I send the invites to in case on a Thursday or a Saturday night you're feeling frisky and you feel like getting up and doing a couple songs. Nobody got up with me last night. It was last minute when I did it. It was last minute. I scheduled it. I sent out the emails maybe 20 minutes beforehand. I got great emails from everybody saying, "Oh, sorry, I'm doing this. Oh, sorry, I'm doing that." And I understand it's a Saturday night. I hope people have things they're doing, but nobody came up. So I ended up having to play music for a couple of hours, and I don't have that much music. I don't know. I was kind of surprised that I filled as much time as I did. She's going to be back during halftime. I love you, Allie. It is you come back during halftime. Come back and let me know. Let me know how things are going. Is Mr. Smith here? Shit, I didn't even see him. There he is. I got the email that you're not ready yet. Anytime, and I wanted to add that to the email, and it'll probably be there. Uh, when I send out the invite emails, it'll be as long as everyone knows if Mr. Smith shows up, he goes to the front of the line and he can do two or three songs. If he wants to do three, because he's that good. That's everybody. Make sure you are connected to Mr. Smith. Just what an all-around amazing musician. I had a good time last night. I and I gotta say it's because of Kurt. Kurt made last night a lot of fun for me playing music, cause I did that Violent Femme song, Country Death song, which works really well for the holidays because it's Halloween and everything. It's hey, we're a poor family. I guess I'm gonna have to kill one of the kids, and he kills the kid, and then he hangs himself at the end. It's a it's a holiday tale, if you will, for Halloween, and I had never actually done that live, and so yeah, night before, I think it was Friday night, I did a little bit of practicing, and then played it during my music vibe, screwed it up there. I played it on Gary's, and it turned out the way I wanted it to, other than the fact that there was some sort of transmission issue uh, during one part that kind of screws up the stream, screws up a little bit, and then I had a little bit of a hiccup during one of the lines, but that isn't as noticeable as the other screw up. So I've downloaded it, I've cut it in Premiere Pro, I have it ready to go. I've been trying to, because it's just me and the bass. And so I'm trying to get that bass. I'm trying to add some compression. I've got a multiband compressor and doing some EQ to try and bring things to where it sounds how I want it to sound and everything. But I may go ahead and upload that this afternoon, so I have another video uploaded of a cover song. Cover songs get more views than my originals because people are doing searches, obviously, for the cover song or for the thing. So it'll be good to have another cover song out there. Now, Falcro showed up. Falcro, I had gone before Falcro made it. I did not get to, and I need to go back through and watch. I'd sent Falcro, and I was going to give him a hard time about it. I'd sent Falcro an invite too. And and Ian's Guitar Shack. Ian sent me the email. I said, "Give me your email." He sent it to me during the show, but I was, oh, what's the word? Stoned. And so I did not notice the email till I was already 5, 10 minutes from closing the show and going over to Gary's. And so I feel kind of bad about that because it would have been cool. Ian's got some good guitar chops. I really like. Ian was playing some great stuff. Ian posted a cover of "She's a Beauty" this morning that he did on an acoustic. The Tubes, "She's a Beauty," one of my favorite songs. Great band, The Tubes. Inside Outside the Tube, fantastic album. But but he posted that, so I'll make sure that he's got an invite. I felt guilty about that. And Pinzer, any one of these that you feel like coming up and hanging on, feel free to come up and hang out. I wish I knew more female musicians. Valerie, I think, that do live performances. Lori's Mishmash, she doesn't do live performances. I Dark Leela, she records. She'd have to set up for everything, and so I don't know that she does live. Camilla, she does. It'd be nice to have her, but I don't know that she does it live or if she just wants to record. So I'm hoping to get. I'd like to find some more female musicians to get up and do the open mics and everything along those lines because I like to have a balance. I like to have a balance. You never want your stream to just be a sausage party, right? If you've got well, that's the thing. You don't have to do music, Penza. just hang out. You could just, if you feel like it, just hang out. To give that, I like to have balance. I like to have, because I want men and women watching the program. They should feel represented. There should be representation up on the stage, and so I'd love to have some females up there and everything. Exactly. I mean, I don't know that I would call her a chick because that seems a little derogatory. Although I use the word, but in a cute way. But if it's somebody, I'm not really close with and trying to be cute with, that would. But no, getting some good. I know this local band, and some of these girls I think do some live performance. I've seen the drummer do some live streams, and so I may try to get. It's a local band of. They're all lesbians, and it's Smothered in Bush. They are a Bush cover band. They do all Bush songs, although there's an electric violin on one of them. It's an all-female band, Smothered in Bush. There's all sorts of, they play that angle up completely with their marketing and everything else. But it would be cool to get them to get up and do a song, especially Bush songs are fun songs. We used to cover one in the band I was in and everything. So you were allowed, of course. You were allowed. It's, I know coming from me, it would have a different connotation, and so I only, in private, I will use that phrase and other things. Otherwise, I try to be respectful, which I know catches people by surprise. They're like, this guy's not. But no, I do. I try to be respectful. It's it's going to be a good day. I'm feeling good anyway. I've got this Tim Hortons. It's making me feel good because it tastes just like McDonald's coffee. So, hooray for Tim Hortons. Boo for Amazon because they brought the coffee today when they said they couldn't bring the coffee until Tuesday, the Maxwell House. But the thing that they said they could bring today that they didn't bring, the Chips Ahoy cookies. I had a plan to enjoy some coffee and enjoy some Chips Ahoy. Mmm, a little bit of Chips Ahoy cookie. Chocolate chip would make. I need some chocolate, and all I got are I got these pudding cups, and I'm really not up for the pudding cups. I've had one of those every day, and I really was looking forward to the cookies. So it's one of those. It's one of those. I have to be okay with. I have to be okay with how lame Amazon can be sometimes, and just get by with it. That and many of you might not realize I have had no weed. I have had no weed today. This is a weed-free day for Wes. And I'm hoping by the end of the day that changes. I I could, since I'm doing this live, I might as well just get my afternoon going. I probably have enough roaches one for one little roach J that I make, and I'm gonna make a lazy one where I don't actually bust up the roaches. And I don't know how many of these roaches have been made from roaches, made from roaches, made from roaches. So this could be just layer after layer of paper because I don't bother to bust these things up. But it's one of those Sundays. Things have gone a little bit awry when it comes to the getting myself the medicine I need, if you will, because I think everybody agrees I need that. I need those medicine. Roaches made with love. Exactly, they're made with love, but love doesn't always get me high. I need enough of the other stuff in there. Alice, cheers. Happy giggles and joyful snorts to all. I love that. I love that. That is the way to come into a room, letting people know that you are here for the fun. You are here to have a good time. I hope everybody's making the most of this weekend. Enjoy your days. I get to talk to my daughters this evening. I'm very happy about that. You you see me, you all see me, and happy-go-lucky. Oh look, oh Wes, he's all happy-go-lucky. No, no, it's been, this has been a year of change. This has been a year of separation. This has been a year of dealing with an ex, and my ex is not happy. And that is a shame. I did not want that to be the case. And I think things are going rougher than they need to go. Because I had a great relationship with those kids and everything. And it feels as though they're kind of caught in the middle of this and being used a bit by it. But, we all go through things. So I just try to keep saying, well, they're strong. They're smart kids. They were here they were here long enough to actually, have some decent coping skills and be able to get through it. So I'm feeling good about that. But I'm going to get to talk to them this evening, which makes me very happy. And so I'm just buzzed on that. I'm buzzed on that and the all the happiness involved with that. I am trying to figure out when I'm going to get back to the comedy. We're gonna be doing those live high or die shows. I love doing the animation. I love doing the puppets. I love doing all those things. Oh man, it is a loss and beginning and growth. You hit that nail on the head with that, Pinzer. It's been a wonderful and a rough year. It's been a wonderful and a rough year. I met a beautiful woman. Met a beautiful woman that I completely fell in love with. If only she were here and I could point her out to you. Like, if she were like right there. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at this. It's the beautiful woman I fell in
Oh,
love with.
hi.
Hello there, beautiful. Are you drinking some decaf,
I sure
Tim
am.
Hortons? Man, look at this. We're drinking similar brand coffees. I'm gonna have a
Well,
sip.
it's the same brand, some different flavors, but yes.
I got it wrong, everybody. It's the same brand, but it's different flavors. I apologize for being
No,
as lame as I am.
no,
How are
you're
you?
amazing. I love
How
you.
are you doing, beautiful?
I'm
How are
doing
you doing
great.
today?
Hey, Justine.
How's
Hey, Pinzer. Hey,
how's
Alice.
our game? Is it halftime? Is it halftime?
Yes, it is halftime.
One of these weekends we're gonna have to watch it together, not on the live, but be
Yeah.
watching it while we're on live, and that way, I can
Like,
kind of be.
we can comment on it. We can be like commentators.
Well, I thought that would be fun. I thought that would be fun if we were commentators and we just started following Bills games. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna have to do something about the price. The NFL package way too fucking much. I'm not I'm not paying that kind of money just to watch football. It's one of those things. But I think we would do good commentary on something like that, or at
I
least
think so
fun
too.
commentary.
It would be fun.
Well, how are you feeling today? How's the rest of your day going? That painting looked really great that you did last night.
Oh, thank you so much.
I love that. It needs it. Gemma, peace and love, Gemma.
Hey, Gemma, cheers.
You still got time in your birthday month, Gemma. It's still gonna be an exciting month. And I did Burn in Love again last night. Or no, not Burn in Love. That's what I want to do is hunka Burn in Love. No, I did Viva Las Vegas last night. That worked out okay. Country Death Song. The best part about Country Death Song when I finished was Empirism's response when he went, "Oh shit." He said, "Oh shit," after I finished the song because it's a family murder suicide kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a great song. It was a
But
lot
it's
of fun.
Halloween.
It's
It's
Halloweeny.
Halloween.
Yeah.
It's Halloweeny. How's the sale going? You have a yard sale happening today, correct?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
that all going well?
It has been very slow.
Everybody's watching the game.
Yep.
Everybody's
Everybody is
watching the
watching the
game.
game. We have the game playing during our sale.
And that's not drawing the crowd. The Buffalo, I would have thought for sure. I would have thought for sure that would have brought in the crowd and everything along those lines. I don't know what's happening in this world if you can't have Buffalo playing in your yard and people not showing up. It's a bad sign of society's fall. I don't know. What do you think, dear?
Go Bills.
Go Bills. Bills by a billion. Go Bills. That's the way it is. and I'm gonna root for them. And it's Tennessee. They're playing Tennessee. Did you
Yep.
say?
Yep.
Oh, fuck Tennessee. Fuck Tennessee. I'll say that loud. Fuck Tennessee. Fuck Tennessee's laws. Fuck Tennessee's legislature. Fuck them all down there in Tennessee. I mean, there's some people I like in Tennessee, and I like those people. But I feel bad that they're stuck in Tennessee. It's kind of like me being stuck here, right? It's like, oh, this is sad. This is just sad. Have you had some of your gummies today? Your
I have.
anti-anxiety relaxing gummies. Are they
Yes.
doing the trick?
Yes. 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 Well, I should probably skedaddle, but I love you. I'll talk to you later.
I love you. I will see her later. Oh, that didn't work out. Oh, oh, this is rough. That was one of those hits off of the paper joints. Everybody, you heard it. The Bills are going today against Tennessee. Go Bills! But I just and the game is in halftime. But I don't know. I don't know how it's going to turn out. But it did well. It just hit in the back. It's really hitting bad right now. Mm. But I'm feeling good because I got Tim Hortons. I got to see Beautiful. She showed up. This is the day is God bless us, everyone and all. I'm Tiny Tim over there in the corner, getting to eat a turkey. It's not like, I don't think he's saved. That's the common misconception of that movie, of that story, A Christmas Carol. That Ebenezer had to change his heart, and so Tiny Tim's gonna be okay. No, he's not. No, he's not. Tiny Tim's not making it. It's not like, Scrooge had to change a heart, so everything's going to be okay. No, they had a good Christmas meal. Tiny Tim's health didn't change because of that turkey. It didn't make him suddenly, I can walk, Daddy. No, everything's sad. Everything's still sad. Everybody's going to be mourning Tiny Tim. It's just they're going to have full stomachs. That's the only, nothing changes for Tim. So don't go thinking, happy days are here again. That little boy was still just gone and dead. It changed nothing. It changed nothing. It made Ebenezer feel better. Everybody else is just still fucked. It's the way it is. Nobody else changed station in society. It's not like Cratchit all of a sudden became middle class and everything's good. Cratchit, who can't wrap it up and not quit having kids, because probably some sort of religious edict or something along those lines. He's still stuck with all these fucking kids, still living in fucking poverty, and Tiny Tim doesn't make it. People do say some extreme things while hangry. Oh, I got plenty of ash in that coffee cup. That's just the way that's gonna go. That was the thing that I watched every time I ash in my coffee cup. Every time ash gets in there. Oh, and there's a lot. Every time that happens, I'm reminded of when I was in the Navy, having to pull galley duty. And that senior chief, this Filipino senior chief, he's probably 5'2", 5'3", I don't know. He's sitting there and he's ashing in his coffee. And just out of nowhere, there's this other guy and I who were cleaning up this forward kitchen. And he says, when you eat the pussy, you have to eat the ass. Don't forget to eat the ass when you're eating the pussy. And it was just the most shocking thing. It wasn't like it was conversation. It wasn't like he was adding to a conversation. Nobody's talking to this guy. We're just doing our work. And out of nowhere, this guy comes up and just decides. And it turned out to be some of the best advice of my life. I gotta say, there is wisdom when somebody older than you tries to give you wisdom. Listen. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're talking about. Oh, oh, everything is fine. Everything is fine. You have to eat that ass. That's what he told us. And I remember my friend Doug, who was working in there with me. He's like, seriously, it really seen you, Chief? You sure? Okay. Thanks, Senior Chief. We're just thanking him for this. And then after giving us the advice to eat the ass, he then proceeded to try to sell men's shoes, dress shoes. He had a catalog. Hey, you guys need some shoes. Here's some dress shoes. Which ones do you want? It wasn't take a look at this. You might want to buy some. It was which one of these shoes do you want to buy? Just putting it right to you. And yeah, hats off. Exactly. You got to have those sea legs. You got to have those sea legs. It'll change your life. It'll change your life. I loved being out to sea. I loved waking up in the rack, and if we're not underway and the boat's just rocking, it's like you're being rocked. You can't wake up. You just, oh, this is so fucking nice. And then you get up and you're standing on the deck, mustard on the deck. You're looking out there over, 7 miles just over the water. Oh, it's beautiful. Being out to sea, I was on a big ship too, a nuclear cruiser. We had two missile launchers, one fore and one aft. Two 5-inch guns mounted on the thing and everything else. We were a nuclear cruiser, the SOCAR, the USS South Carolina, CGN-37. Loved being on that ship. Loved being out to sea. Uh, watching the North Atlantic, the rolling hills. It would look like you were somewhere on land. You would just, cause you could see from the deck these massive. These are 20, 30 foot. Just rolling waves, not crashing waves, just rolling. And we're slamming into these and going. It was so freaking amazing. Went out there. Went out there. I'd go all the way up, and just watching as we just suddenly the water's right below the deck, and then it's 60 feet away, and then it's as we were just going through. And the first time I saw a school of flying fish, I didn't know what the fuck it was. I all of a sudden out of one. Oh, don't bring up the dolphins. I'll get to the dolphins there. The Mr. Funny Guy, Art of Floundering podcast. Uh, the school of flying fish come out of a wave, and it's like a flock of birds. I'm watching all these flapping things just go, and I'm thinking, what the fuck is that? And then they all go into the next wave. After flying for I don't know 50, 60 feet and all that, and then they're into the next wave. I had no idea what that was. Dolphins. There's always dolphins. There's always no. I was not allowed to keep facial hair at sea. I was clean shaven and young back then, and I did the time I did have my hair unset. I did have my hair unsatisfactory when we got pulled in front of the old man, the captain, because we thought it was a shark. We thought it was a large shark, and it turned out to be a dolphin. We were unloading where everything that you didn't fire, all the ammunition you didn't fire, we were getting ready to go down to Guantanamo Bay to the and offload all of the armaments, so that we were going into dry dock up in Tidewater or something along those lines. Newport News. We were going to Newport News, but so we're getting ready to go to Gitmo, and it was, well, let's fire off all the ammunition we can, so we're not having to inventory it, not having to carry it and stock it and all that other shit. So we're up on the 50 cals, and we're just firing away. I wasn't the one on the 50. I'm there with him. We had been firing, and there was it looked like a shark, and he just tore through this shark. The old man is down below us. The captain is on the deck right below us, looking at things out with. He was enraged when he saw this dolphin get shot, and we were instantly brought down, told we were going to have to be at captain's mast. I was thrown into captain's mast within minutes. Throw on my dress uniform. I wasn't. I was pulling galley duty, so I wasn't going to have to stand watch for months. But I was already frocked E5. But I had not been. They had not had the frocking ceremony. I had E5 though on my dress uniforms. I'd gone ahead and put them together, and so I get up there and I've got E5, and I'm only E4 on the record there and everything. So that was bad. And then uncover too. I take Snoopy's dog dish off, and the hair, the devil lock, just kind of falls below the eye and everything. Cat is screaming, just fucking screaming. They've got me in the down at the barber. They've got the head shave just within moments there. Nothing got put in my record. They because you didn't want Atlantic Command to know that we were out there killing dolphins, and so it was handled just within the ship, which worked out okay. But they weren't too happy with me. They were not too happy. Justine, I hope you have yourself a fantastic day. Have yourself a fantastic day. I I I did enjoy being out there at sea, and the military made sense to me. The military made sense, where in civilian life it didn't always. Uh, you move forward, you accomplish things, and you move forward. It seemed a lot more straightforward, the path to success and other things. If it weren't for my personal life, uh, the the trash that I had married, my first wife, I get back. We come back a day early off of this cruise, and or the night before. We're not supposed to get in till the next morning. We come in the night before. I go home. My 9-month-old daughter is by herself in the dark in the townhouse apartment, upstairs crying. There's nobody else in the apartment. There's a party going on like 5 doors down at another townhouse, and that's where I find my trash wife. That was a rough night. That was a rough night. And then she left. That was so. It was after that cruise that I'm thinking, oh, this is great. I am loving this. I could make a career out of this. I decided to take another direction, and I decided to, I haven't really explored my alcoholic tendencies the way I should, and so I became an alcoholic there in Virginia Beach while we were in dry dock. I suggest everybody do it. This is harsh as shit. This is just harsh as shit. Mm-mm-mm. Later, Rabbit. Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody's doing good. This Tim Hortons. This was the goal of the thing, to have some Tim Hortons, and to go live, because I know I'm probably not going to be able to tonight until after I find out when I'm going to be talking to the kids. Oh, that's the thing. That's the thing. The people that you meet in boot. And that's another thing I loved about it. Everybody from all different walks of life. There were privileged guys that were in there. There were guys from South Chicago that were in there. It ran the gambit of everybody that you would meet, and you're gonna meet some real characters in there. Boot camp, oh, a lot of stories. Well, I did it early. I did it early. I became an alcoholic, and that's why you don't see me drinking, because I learned. I will still have, if I'm at home, I will have some beers if I am doing something to to drink. I had a Friday night show that I used to do, and I would just on Friday nights have some beers during the show, just so I was doing it. It was before I bothered to smoke on camera and everything along those lines. And the only reason I would do the beer is so I'd have something for a party atmosphere. Oh, that wore me the fuck down. I couldn't handle that. I needed to quit that. That was a bit much. But no, weed is all it works. Weed is all it works. I get two. It's just not good. It's just not good to do the other. The alcohol's too hard on me. I can't handle it. I can't live that way. Uh, it cuts down on my cheeriness. With weed, and even when running out of weed, I can still be like, oh, life's okay. Life's good. I can deal with this. You're gonna die one day anyway, so don't let anything bother you. I can't imagine going back. No, I can't. Yeah, it's rough. It's just rough. But no, I'm feeling good now. Like I say, I get to talk to the kids tonight. I'm really excited about that. I haven't been given a time. I've been told I'll give you 30 minutes notice. I should be talking to the kids every weekend, but not everybody agrees that oh, you should talk to the kids. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. I get to talk to them, so I feel good. Oh no, I am that inner rage. You can see, and it's worse. I love whiskey. I love whiskey. It could be a hereditary thing, being Irish and all that other stuff. I love whiskey, and and if I have some whiskey, well, let's see, we're out drinking. If I'm not, if I'm not dancing and picking someone up, I guess I'm getting in a fight. So it'd be one of those, and I'm not very self-destructive, and I make bad choices. As you can see with the well, I won't go there. I won't go there. No. But life is much better now. Life is much better that I've given up on any of that, and moving forward. Got to figure out what I'm going to be doing with comedy, when I can bring comedy back to the channel. We're trying to work on times. The evening times have not been as good as they should have been. The evening times that need when it would be good to do it, we run into some issues at different times. So I might try to do it some other way. We'll work around that, but Thursday nights at, I believe, 7 p.m. I'm going to go ahead and schedule it today. Thursday night at 7 p.m. I'm going to do one of those music vibes that I do, and I'm going to invite some people. Send Emotion, send Ian, Mr. Smith, all of them, Falcro. See if anybody can make it to get up and play some songs, so I'm not stuck playing for hours. I'll probably do that one only about 3 hours, because I'd like to finish it by the time that Dom Torregrossa and Chris Lane Sr. start their show at 10 o'clock on Thursdays. Cats love cannabis. I had a cat. I had a cat that every time I would smoke, because I'd go into the bedroom and sit on the bed to smoke. That was a decade ago. Well, 2 decades ago. And this cat would come and it would just sit up next to me, and it'd be in the air like this. It would just be breathing up in the air. It would want that buzz, and then it would just go lay down. Oh, I just feel like having fun. Cats. Of course, that cat later on, I had to go on a vacation, and I had that cat, and I had two dogs. One was a husky, and another was a Australian herding dog. Uh, and I had to board these animals because I was going to be on vacation for 2 weeks. Went up to my mother's, might have been her second wedding, I don't know. But I went up there, saw family, all that other stuff. I come back, and I don't know what happened to the cat during that boarding period. But my husky's just laying, sleeping. And this cat used to sleep on the husky. The cat would just lay against the husky. They were best friends. And that cat must have heard dogs barking, must have been traumatized by dogs or something along those lines at that boarding place, at this vet where we boarded it. Because the cat just went off on that dog, just started attacking the dog. I had a towel that I was kind of snapping to try to get the cat back, and I literally grabbed a folding chair, holding a chair, because the cat was looking at me and going crazy. And I had to separate that cat. I brought that cat to another part of the house, put it back in a larger bathroom area that would close off and all this, and had to keep the cat separated from the dogs for the rest of its life. I think that cat lived 17, 18 years, and then passed. But couldn't be around dogs. It was going to kill a fucking dog if it saw it. And I was afraid to have it around the other cats. I had other cats that came along. It was terrible. ginger that knew the sound of it. That's the cats. Cats are smart. Cats are smart. My dogs. I've had. There was at one time I had 13 outdoor cats. There's a song. There's a song on my channel in the videos where I'm singing with my daughters. We wrote a song. 13 cats is too many cats. It's called Baker's Dozen. 13 cats is too many cats. What was it? Can't walk in my yard without stepping in shit. If they play in the road, they might just get hit. Seems like more cats show up every day. Maybe if I stop feeding them, they'll just go away. 'Cause 13 cats, 13 cats, 13 cats is too many cats. That's the song. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that song. The kids loved doing music with me and everything. I am so. Oh, once things settle and things can actually work out to where 3 cats. See, if I had 3, there's 5 right now that I have. They're outdoor. They have taken care of the snakes. They have taken care of a lot of the moles. They I have not had the snake issues that I've had. These were all born outside and everything. There's 5 of them living out there right now, and they take care of a lot of the problems. Good sized cats, but they don't like to get fed without getting pet. But then once they've been pet and they're fed, they just want to be left alone and they go do their things. And they're digging up moles, big moles the size of my hand out of the ground. They're pulling up, and birds. I hear people talk about cardinals, and if you see a cardinal, it's a dead relative coming to visit. It's a dead relative coming to visit. That's the, and all I can think is, when I see cardinals, they're dead. I mean, there's a lot of cardinals that fly around here and these different blue jays and stuff. And these cats kill at least a cardinal a day. I mean, there is a dead red bird. There'll be feathers everywhere and all that. So I think my property is where those lost souls that are stuck in birds, they come here to pass over. They come here to be taken out by one of my cats, and then their spirit can just pass. Ian's Guitar Shack. I left a comment on She's a Beauty. It's one of my favorite songs. I love that song. I was stoned, and it was like probably 10 minutes before I was going to close out the show and everything when I finally saw the email. Because again, I was stoned. I'm sorry. But Thursday at 7 p.m., and I'll make sure that you're on the list with the invites and everything. And then the Saturdays at 8. That's gonna be what I'm gonna end up doing is doing those open mics those 2 nights with invite and everything. Yeah, people have said that with the Cardinals, and I try. They're talking, and whoever it is usually in their emotions at that time talking about the Cardinals. Oh, don't piss off a crow. Birds in general, they're friggin' dinosaurs. They used to be dinosaurs. I have turkeys, wild turkeys that come through the yard, and they'll have. One year it was a wild turkey and 8 chicks. I watched all these chicks growing up, and they hung in my yard all year. I've got 5 acres here, and to watch 9 turkeys fly their way up into the lower branches of trees, because they can, to a limited degree, fly. They can jump and get themselves up real good, but they can't just keep flight going because they're too big. But I had never seen a turkey do that. And to watch these fly up into the lower branches of trees so that they wouldn't get eaten by the friggin' coyotes and everything else that I got running through here. There's foxes and all sorts of stuff. That'll be the thing that takes out a cat every now and then, is we'll have something along those lines. Kurt, peace and love. Kurt, peace and love. I hope you're having a good one. The crows or ravens, all these, there is so much birds in general. What's the bird that, was it a hawk that I saw it would grab fire and bring it to another field. It would grab something on fire, fly it to another field, drop it in, so that it could get all the animals to come running on out. Scurry the mice and everything. Let me light this field on fire. That seems to work. And those, you can't trust birds. You can't trust birds. Most of them are, the planet's gonna just be uninhabitable. It'll be one of those things. It's how things go. Yeah, they rat out the bunnies to. Oh, that's another thing. Big rabbits around here, groundhogs. It's just a nature preserve that I'm living on with the deer and everything else, and I end up seeing all their young groundhogs. There'll be all these little ones crossing the driveway as I'm going through. I've got a long, several hundred feet driveway and everything, and the I see the baby bunnies. I see all that stuff out here. Bunnies are the worst when it comes to dead animals. If you have not heard a bunny scream, I hope you never do. It is the sound of a human baby screaming. It is screaming in torture. One night when I had more of the outdoor cats, they were torturing a rabbit just right outside the front window. I had the window open. I'm sitting back. I'm watching TV. It was a nice, evening and all that. And I am hearing screams, blood curdling screams coming from outside. And I go out there, and the cats are just kind of, they're messing with this rabbit. They're biting it, and then they're letting it run. And then one of the others is smashing it and biting it and letting it run. And it is just screaming. I grabbed a shovel. It's like, you bastards, kill this thing. And I had to kill that rabbit just so I wasn't going to hear it screaming. And I know they were disappointed in me. They were like, why'd you do that? We were having fun. Because these sadistic cats were all just torturing this rabbit, and it's just screaming like a human. I couldn't handle the screams anymore, so I put it out of its misery with a shovel. And then they dragged it off and ate it. Well, I'm trying to keep things Halloweeny. I'm trying to keep things, death is a Halloween thing. It is October. We are only 11 days from Halloween. So, see, I haven't peacocks. I only saw peacocks at there was a children's farm, a petting zoo kind of thing down the street from where I grew up, and they did have a couple of peacocks there. I think Justine had to bounce. Oh, that there are some. I haven't heard a wolf laughing. There are some very human sounds coming out of animals, and it's a little creepy at times. But I don't know. I just try to get by. It's what I end up doing. I had a great time last night playing that song, Kurt. I am so feeling good about Country Death Song. That the best part was at the end when Emp said, "Oh shit." That was because he's listening to the lyrics about it's murder suicide. It's poverty driven murder suicide, and within a family, it's a perfect thing for Halloween. It's got all those fixins. It's got all the horror movie written all over it. But I'd like to make a video. I just can't think of a good video to use to make. Maybe an animated, maybe spooky. It'd be a fun one to have a video, but with all the other things that I got going on right now, the odds of having that done by Halloween are just slim to none. I'm gonna be working on other stuff. I've got to get some things going, and make some things happen, so that Allie will be happy. Everything I do now is just to try to make Allie happy. That's why I got the Tim Hortons. It was just to make Allie happy. That was why I picked it over others. I thought, well, Allie will be glad. Allie will be like, oh, you got Tim Hortons. Oh, I love that. And so I did that. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good about the day. Oh, I loved it. I'm glad you suggested it. I'm glad. You know, and it's one of those because he really gets into the vocals, and so I'm thinking, okay, can I do these vocals? I don't know if I can pull this off, and I had fun with it. I had a lot of fun with it. That's gonna be a new go to. I had seen you guys talking. I was lurking over there at Valerie's, and I saw you guys chatting with Pole Vault about getting that set up, doing the test and all that. That was that'll be awesome. You guys need to be out here doing lives. I mean, if my sorry ass is out here, you guys need to be out here doing lives. And make sure you're hitting the shrooms real good. Make sure you're cranking up the volume if you know what I mean. I'm I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to continuing. I'm looking forward to Thursday and Saturday nights doing the open mic, the music vibe open mic. I think that'll be fun. I've got enough songs now to where if nobody shows up, I can do enough, and get things going. Haven't had one in over 10 years. Oh man, I keep trying at this. I love doing it. I love doing it, and I enjoy it, and it's so therapeutic for me. It is so therapeutic for me to, because otherwise I'm just talking to myself in my head, and I don't have good conversations all this time with myself in my head. Sometimes those are a little harsh. Sometimes those are rough, and I prefer to hide from that. Mr. Smith, he knows his stuff. There's so many people that know this stuff out here. It's awesome. I would like to I would like to set up using Video Ninja and OBS a situation where I actually am going to connect to Allie in through Video Ninja and have her be able to sing while I'm playing. If she does have a keyboard, have her be able to play the keyboard and sing while I'm playing. She'll be in time with me, and then everything going out from there is in time. I will just have to stay in my own lane and not at all be syncing up to her. Be the metronome of the thing, and play it, and just block her out until I'm done, and then we'll be okay with the delay because I will hear the delay. But as long as I'm just running as myself there and feeding her, then when she's putting on top of that, that'll all be synced up. I think then we could have some fun doing it. I'd like to use that with some green screening to do some more comedy, to where it seems like we're in the same shot as opposed to being in separate shots, laying it out using OBS. But we've got some we've got some big plans, and we're just still trying to figure out when the best time to do those sort of things would be. It would be fun. I think that would be a lot of fun. We're trying to determine, because night times can be stressful. Sometimes the evening is not. I have heard good things about Prism. I watched somebody, Michael Fryer Jr., a person that does all the OBS tutorials. I end up watching. He had done, I believe, a review of Prism, and he uses it for some of his stuff. Um, and I'm trying to think of what it is that the Art of Floundering uses. He uses another program, vMix maybe, or something along those lines. A professional product that he ended up paying for and everything along those lines. But no, we're looking to see when we can bring all these other things. I'm thinking I know, because I don't care about the time yet. I am going to continue to pump out these Coffee with Wes. Try to do one of these every day, just for my own sanity. Then at the Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern, and then Saturday at 8 p.m. Have a open mic music vibe, where I actually invite other people up, and weed, mushrooms, and music. Hey, if you ever need a stoned guy playing bass on that show, let me know. I'd gladly show up. Just warn me if you need me doing any hosting. That caught me last night. I was so, because I'm really stoned, and 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 I'm there at Camp Gme, and I'm having a great time. I'm up playing, but then there's so many people, and Gary leaves, and it's, oh, am I supposed to talk? Let me talk. And so I'm trying to pump through the acts and all that, and keep things going. But I thought, oh, I wasn't prepared for this. I wasn't ready for this. And then later, Allie was, she had some indigestion, heartburn from pizza and all that, and so she's texting me, oh, I'm not feeling really that good. I need to. It's like, well, let's bail, let's go. So I went ahead and said our goodbyes and everything, but I think they went almost 6 hours. They went almost 6 hours over there. So that was a good time, but I got some good sleep. I'm feeling good. Continue to move forward, and do that. It was very busy last night. It threw me a little bit. The energy level was nice and high. I like it when the energy level on those things are good and high. I like the music being up. I like all that stuff. And Michael Songs, I was lurking over there, and he was talking about how last night there was a slow song that he wanted to play, but every time it came around to his turn, he was just amped up because the music was amped up. Everybody was, for the most part, everybody was playing some really amped up songs, and so he didn't feel like he could do the slow song. It was like, nope, I gotta do something quicker. I gotta do something with energy, and that's how I felt, and I feel everybody felt that way. It was a good time. Having it's always a blast. It's always a blast over there at Camp Gmail. I'm looking forward to seeing the jammies when all that's put together. I know the stuff I've put together for it. I've got a couple other pieces I've got to get to Gary, and then we're doing some comedy stuff on top of that. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be absolutely crazy. I have reached. Hey, I have reached the hour mark here. So I don't want to keep everybody too long. Everybody, make sure. First, I want to know though. Allie, how's the game going? How's the game going? Are we up? Bills up? Are we up? Give us a rundown on the game, Allie. Let me know where things stand before I bail on the show. Because I'm gonna make myself some more coffee and do some work around the house or something along those. Damn, I almost broke some. But now I don't know if anything will be going. The Bills are up, everybody. The Bills are up. It's an awesome day. It is a Sunday. I want everybody having. I want every room for us. I can do that. Let me run from here and I will do that. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. I'll be doing more of these at some point in time during the day throughout the week. Thursday night, I know I am gonna have the music vibe and open mic music vibe. Hopefully, some of my friends, some other musicians will be appearing. That'll be scheduled for 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday. And then Saturday, I'll be doing the same thing, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Again, inviting other musicians like Emperism. Peace and love, Emp. I was telling everybody that my favorite part of doing Country Death Song was afterwards when you said, oh, shit. Because you would listen to the lyrics. It was so much fun, and I loved that reaction. I loved it. But Thursday night and Saturday night, I'll have those scheduled. Be good to everybody. Be nice to everybody. Scotty B, peace and love, my friend. Everybody out there, enjoy the rest of this weekend and start the week off great. I love hanging with all of you, and I'm looking forward to it. Peace and love, everybody. Peace and love.